Hey, it's Alex here again. So in my last video, I talked about having high quality audio in your videos. Well, lighting also plays a very important role in having high quality videos. Well, in today's video, I will be showing you my lighting setup, which actually comes with the new AMARAN 150C, a little gift that I got myself from the Prime Day sale that just went by. So please stay tuned, and if you have not, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. But before I go any further, I just want to make it clear, if you're that person that wants to see the tech specs or the testing of the accuracy of this lighting, well, I don't have the gadget, so this video is definitely not for you. But if you want to purchase this light, or you're thinking about it, you're on the fence and want to see how this light operates for the price point that you're getting it, well, this is definitely the video for you. Alrighty, what is a tech review without an unboxing? So today we have the AMARAN 150C, which is packaged in a styrofoam case box. So this is also the carrying case which AMARAN provides for this lighting system. I'm not sure how long this will go over for the test of time, but we'll see. I maybe do another review after a year or two of using this light if I don't change it. But so far it came into a styrofoam case and it looks sturdy. It looks like it will be able to keep this safe and secure if you're not doing a lot of movements. So inside of the box we have the light themselves, and I'll just go over some of the features of the light after I take out the rest of the items in the box. So we have the light here, and along with that we actually have a Bowen's mouth protector, and inside of it we actually have a hyper reflective metal coating, I would say. So this also comes inside of the box, and of course we have the instructions of how to set it up and actually pair it with the app that comes with this. And of course we need power, so we actually get a power adapter which feels very heavy, along with a securing cable, which I'll show you how I have mine connected to my C-stand a little bit later on. And also this seems to be a XLR cable which delivers the power on the other end and the other extension power outlet card. So this is actually what comes packaged inside of this light kit. Alrighty, so let's kind of take a closer look at this lighting. So this is my first RGB light by Aperture, and I must say, like, it just feels very premium. Even though it's not from the premium setup itself, it feels very premium. So at the top you have the Bowen's connection. So if you're using a softbox, which I'll show you what I'm using a little bit later on in the video, but you're able to connect your Bowen's softbox right here, and this is kind of the the unlock or locking mechanism once you have your light system connected. On the top you have air vents for, you know, cooling, and also on the bottom. So I'm pretty sure you won't run into any heating issues using this light period for a long period of time. What I'm holding are two handles, which feels very handy to use. So if you're somebody that, like, you know, kind of uses and moves this around very often, I feel like these handles are super handy to have, like, two. So you could use your left hand or your right hand, or you could even use both like you're seeing here now. So on the back top you actually see the LCD, which is a very bright LCD display, along with two buttons and three buttons itself. This is more like of a tactile dial button. As you can see, it gives a very super tactile effect if you're one of those individuals that are into the tactile feel. So on the left side, this button controls the lighting mode along with other features, and on the right side you are able to control your hue or CCT or CTR. You also have the Bluetooth reset button if you want to pair this with your smartphone. This is kind of where you would do your reset. On the bottom of this mounting system you have the the power switch, along with where you would connect your power supply. So far this is a, this looks like feels really like a very premium lighting setup. I do want to mention, like, even though this is not the higher end models of Aperture, they didn't lack out, or they didn't slack out on any key features that will be able to use for any person wanting to have a great lighting setup. So even for this mounting system right here, it is more of a metal feel, and it feels very handy. It feels like you'll be able to stand the test of time if you actually are like connecting it to different stands over a long period of time. This is heavy metal. It feels very strong, feels very sturdy, and it seems like it will last for a long period of time. Along with this lighting, I actually have the AMARAN PTLC, which is this lighting setup, which I use as my fill light, which you'll also see a little bit later on in this video. So this lighting actually is a tube light. They're both RGB, and they are both able to be used with the Sidus app itself, which I'll definitely show you along in the other sections of this video. So on the back you have the power button, you have the menu button, which also plays as the back button, and a nice LCD display, and you have your controls button for up and down, and also OK if you want to select something, and a USB-C charging port, which is very handy. And I don't know if you could see right here, these are actually magnetic strips. So if you want to connect it to a magnetic surface, this is definitely a lighting that I would recommend to you. And on the top you have some screen connections, which I don't remember the correct length of the screws, but this is a connection that are actually on both ends to use. And in this box you actually get a USB-C power adapter, which you're able to use to charge this device. So these two are the pairs that I actually use the most for recording my videos, setting up my key and fill lighting setup, along with a C-stand that I got on sale from Amazon itself. And I have the links for those in the description if I did not mention that before. So this is my lighting setup, and now let's kind of like take a look at how it works, how I'm able to set it up, and the power and the brightness of these lights. This is my current layout. As you can see, I have my key light and my fill light both at a 45 degrees angle from the subject. Behind me on a desk I have a lamp light, and along with a Govee light tube stand, and in the lamp light itself I actually have a Wiz RGB bulb. But enough about my layout, let's look at how the light works. Right now I have my key light at 25%, and I want to turn it all the way down to 0, so you guys are actually able to see how this light would be all the way down to 0, how the room would look with this light all the way down to 0. And I still have my fill light on, which is also around 10 to 15%. So let's turn this all the way up to 100%, and just look at that. Look how bright this is. This is all the way at 100%, and remember that I still have my diffuser on, diffusing some of the light. So because I don't want to blind you guys, let me turn it all the way back to 25%. I know that the buttons could be very intuitive along with the LCD that you find either at the back or front of these light fixtures, but sometimes it becomes very difficult going through the different settings on these lights, whether it's going to dial in your correct hue settings. Sometimes it becomes very difficult. So as you just saw me, I was using an application which is very handy for all of these light fixtures that you purchase with this brand, which is the Sidus app. So the Sidus app allows you to add all of the fixtures to this application and you could use them as you please. So how I have my setup is I have them in a scene which is able to add different fixtures. So right now for this video, I have two lights in my scene, which is the 150C with the PTLC. These are all added to one scene, and with that I'm also able to add presets to these light fixtures. So if there's a scene or there is a settings that I want to go to, I already have it stored in my preset, and I feel like that is something that makes it very handy. And for those of you who are always on the go and want to go as fast and quick as possible with your setup and breakdown, this light fixture definitely makes your workflow a lot easier. But there's another feature that I truly enjoy about this application is when you go into the tab that says picker. So under the color tab, there is a settings which is called the picker settings, and this actually uses your camera to take a photo of something that is in your surrounding, and once you snap it, it tries its best to find that color profile of the photo that you just took. But I like my preset, so I will be changing it back to this my preset. How cool is that? So an application that makes your workflow a lot simpler and easier to get through your shoots. If you're in the market for a budget-friendly light, if you want something that packs a very big punch, if you're a content creator, if you're into taking photos, doing video as I just showed you guys today, and you want to consider something, well, think about these AMARAN setup. I believe that for the price point that they're giving you these devices for, it's an excellent price for the bag. If you're going to go out and make a purchase of this light, just let me know in the comment section below. Oh, don't forget to check out the links for the items that we've discussed. I've added affiliate links down below, so if you want to show your support, well, you could use those links. Okay, that's a wrap for this video. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.